Alrighty, we're starting off a little late today, but sometimes that's just the way it pans out, you know? But, without further ado, we'll hop back in. So I believe the last time we did some stuff in Sevtech, we had just gotten a whole set of leather armor, plus a few bits and add-ons that we didn't actually end up needing. We'd also gotten a backpack with which we could shove stuff in. And we were making our way slowly but steadily up the tech tree that we've got going on here. We've got a few buffalo set up over in our pen here. And while we start this up, I'll actually toss them a few wheat so they can start to repopulate themselves. And we've got our totemic stuff set up over here as well. I believe we'll just need the flute and the drum. It also looks like night is coming, so maybe we'll do that tomorrow. We'll do that once we sleep the night away. We've also got our horses all set up. We've got 2 for our automatic grindstone and our horse chopping block. And we've got our friend for just riding around on. So first things first, we'll go and breed these buffalo. I believe it is. There we go. Boy, does the Minecraft music not match with what's going on here. Alright, you guys, are you all getting along? You getting some extra buffalo in there? It looks like we are. Evidently, the range on this isn't actually that great. But, I think it'll suffice. Looks like we've popped up enough. And they used up, I think, an equivalent amount of... Uh-oh, let me over. Equivalent amount of wheat. So, as I thought, there's not too much of a reason... Hey, what are you doing here? There's not too much of a reason to not just breed them by hand. But I'll just keep doing that because it fits with the mod pack, you know? Go on, get out of here. Scoot, 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 scoot. So, I believe what we were going to try to do next was craft a shield of some kind. And right now we only have access to some of the most basic shields. We have got just the wood one, and I think we'll upgrade that to stone and get that moved in. So let's see if we can find some cobblestone to throw in there. We might just have the ones in our inventory. Yeah, just looks like these. So we only need 4 of those, and then we'll get some planks going so we can craft that shield. Let's see here. Do I have... I've got the wood on me. You know, I'll just use these stripped logs from when I was making the resin. Oh, and I ought to use the chopping block. Oops. Nope, 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 nope. Not like that. There we go. Okay, those planks are done. We need 7. Do we actually need 7? Yeah, I think we need 2 short of 9, so that is 7. Throw this back up there. And I believe the pattern... Oops, went like so. There we go. We've got a shield. It looks... Yeah, it looks like it just works the same way as a traditional Minecraft shield. And once we get all of our stone turned into cobblestone, we'll upgrade that. And I think what we'll try to do is we'll go over to one of those abyssal pits that we've got, that we found along the water, and we'll see if we can get some gems from there. If not, we'll head over to that abyssal craft biome that we found way out in the way, and we'll set up a little camp there. I wouldn't want to do that necessarily, but that might be our only option to get those gems that we desperately need to get to the next era. We need to get this hopper, and that hopper requires gems. Some of these shadow gems. And actually, let's see, have we got fragments or... Yeah, it looks like we've got fragments, and we'll need lots of those to make just the shards. Yeah. So we'll need 27 of these if we don't get lucky and find one of the bigger creatures that doesn't immediately kill us. So if we go throw this shield in the center here. There we go. And we've got a slightly better shield. It takes a second to pop up. I don't know if that's something... Block and left click to shield bash. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so it takes a second to pop up, but we can apparently shield bash with it. And we can even do that while we're holding something in our other hand. So that's actually pretty convenient. I've got enough food. I may want to cook some more just in case. Because we will be out there a while. I think I'll cook this last 3 mutton. And that should be enough to help us for the close caves that we've got near us. I'm thinking we'll want a few more torches to light up those places. I don't know if that actually changes anything. I don't know if the spawning of those abyssal creatures are tied to light levels or if they're tied to just the little caves that they spawn in. But assuming that it is the latter, it'll be nice to just have those torches to light up some of those areas anyway. So we'll need to cut... I think we'll just cut down all of these stripped logs into sticks. Maybe just 3. And that will give us enough planks to make quite a few of those totemic torches that actually light up the area. Okay. See how our mutton's doing. That's all done. We don't have any more. No, we do actually have some more rawhide. We could do another batch of that before we leave while we wait for the horse to chop everything into blocks. But I don't think we'll really need to. We've got our backpack. It does not really have anything in there at present that we need. But we'll start on making some more torches, actually. I'd say 20 torches. Yeah, that should be enough to head down for the first time. And I guess we'll have a little left over. I don't know how big the interior of those areas are. So I'm a little hesitant to... There we go. I'm a little hesitant to go down. I'll light these outside so they don't end up smoking our house out. Just line them all up here. Oh boy. Wow, yeah, lighting these things really plays poorly with the frame rate. And we'll need at least 40 sticks to go and turn these all into the better torches. There we go. At present, we've got 12. We may end up needing more we can currently get here. I think if I do the math here, this adds up to 10 more, plus the 2 in there. So yeah, we'll need a little bit more. I think if we turn the rest of these logs into planks, we'll have enough for sure. It's kind of a shame we've only got the one chopping block. I don't want to use the interior chopping block that we have here, because that actually doesn't give us as many sticks per plank or as many planks per log. It's not quite as efficient as this horse one. This horse one will give us the full 4 every single time. While we're waiting here for these chopping animations to get done, I guess we might as well start doing some stuff with this raw hide. And I think I'll just pull it out of the barrel. So we'll get the salt out. Oh, we've got enough salt for that. This salted hide there. And then if we... There we go. If we just use this barrel and that, I think it'll automatically pop it in. And last stick that we've got. Oh, you know what? That actually comes out to a perfect amount of sticks. Fantastic. Cool. That's all of our hide salted. We can hang this up. And we'll take a nap so the sun comes back up. And then we'll move on. All right. Actually, I'll refill the barrel while we're waiting. It's going to take a little bit of time to dry anyway. I think it takes about 2 minutes for each of those to dry out. And I want to get that done before we head out. Just because I want to have, some extra leather laying around. So I'll fill up this bucket while we wait. Now, I don't know how well this the shield works. I don't know if it blocks every bit of damage, like how shields normally work in default Minecraft, or if some of the damage gets through. It doesn't have any shielding numbers on it, and I can't tell as to what the max protection actually translates to. Maybe that means it'll block against 230 half hearts of damage, but I highly doubt that is the case. I have a feeling that it's probably something else that it's referring to, but I've got practically no idea. So we're kind of just going to wing it and hope it works out. If it ends up not working at all, we can always get it. It's just kind of go the way that we have been and run circles around whatever's trying to attack us, hopefully hitting it while we wait. Okay, let's get these all lined up. I believe it's like so. No. Maybe I've got it a little misaligned. Maybe like that. Yep, there we go. So after we're done with this, we'll have 20 torches to go and light up those dungeons with. I've also got no idea if there are final bosses at the end of those dungeons, or if there are really anything we can get out of there, like treasure chests or something of distinct value. hopes are that it will be. And we'll collect these and do them up in the river. Do we have extra resin anywhere? Certainly we have some extra resin. Doesn't look like it, so we're going to be skinning this bark. Can we? No. Let's go find those oak logs that we put somewhere. It's a real shame that not all of the logs in the game can be skimmed for their bark. It's kind of a shame that you can only use the default ones. Looks like we don't even have any of those. So I guess these will stay partially dried. That's fine. I didn't really want to have to run back and forth to the river anyway. We'll craft up the rest of these torches. Whoops. And there we go. That's all of those torches. We'll put the crafting rock back in its little holster. No, we're one short. How did we get one short? Oh, that is peculiar. Oh well, that's not the worst thing in the world. But we'll toss our shield in. Conveniently, it doesn't actually show up unless we've got a sword out. I guess a sword or an axe. So that at least prevents it from kind of being in our way if we're just mining around. Let's see. I believe the closest dungeon is over in this direction. We'll just jog over there because I don't think it's too far. It is covered in that dark stone all around it, so I don't know how well it'll light up. It all hopes it'll just light up fine. It'll look a bit like that black rock that's in our the cave below our house. But if not, we can always sort of try to make do. Yeah, there it is in the water. I don't know if they always spawn in water, but the ones that I've typically stumbled upon have been pretty waterlogged. I think we'll double check. Yeah, these come pre-lit. So we'll head over here. And if we block, if we block while we're not looking at anything, it'll still activate. And there we go. We've got some... Yep, it looks like we're blocking correctly. So, my goodness, they swing for a lot of damage. We still haven't confirmed that these give anything more than Shoggoth flesh. But I'm hoping that that's just the shadow gems are just an accidental drop for them. There we go. Yep, we'll have that Shoggoth flesh. We got some floating in the water too. God, these guys. Wow, they really spawn in just absolute hordes. Maybe I can get them to get kited around a little better. Oh, not if it lags on me a little too much. Boy, these are unfriendly. I think they actually swim worse than we do, and we can keep them a little further at bay in the water. It would be nice if we had something better than this bone sword that we've got. They're really taking a lot of health off. At this rate, we're probably going to eat through all of our food before we clear this. Luckily, we've got more back at the base that we can cook up. If not meat, then we can cook up some veggies. And I think... Whoa. What was that consumption sound? Is he eating flesh? What is he doing? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Come back here. So it turns out they aggro on... Not just me, they'll actually aggro on the other animals here. That is sort of concerning. Primarily, I don't want our just all of our terrain to be covered in this black stuff. It takes quite a bit of time to mine out. We'll see if our torches lit up enough down here that they won't spawn. I severely doubt that it did. Gosh. And I have yet to see any drops other than Shoggoth flesh. Takes quite a bit of swinging. Ow. Jeez. Okay, we can at least knock him away. We'll try to keep him on this little island here. Okay, we don't want to get surrounded, so we'll just go in and light up a few more. I really wish I could clear them in. Figure sort of way. God. Yeah, this may be a sort of futile battle to undertake. Because we really can't clear through them fast enough to stop them from spawning down there. And if we go back down to light it up, one, I'm not even sure that's working out, and two, we may get trapped on the way back up. Yeah, like we've got it pretty well lit up, and they are just still coming in. So I think I'm going to call this a failure on the experiment to get some more gems, which means we'll have to do the slightly more inconvenient thing and head all the way to that abyssal graph biome. We won't make the same mistake as last time. We'll actually set up a permanent sleeping point there. Also eat. Whoa, back off first. I'll back off and then. And luckily they can't sink as far as I can tell. Oh, maybe they can. Oh, and you know what? My sword is completely out of durability too. Jeez. Alright, we'll kill these last two and get back to base. Honestly, I'll go see if I can find anything to do with the Shoggoth flesh. Nope. Okay. I'll see if I can turn this into anything, because we've got quite a bit of it now. We have some from the previous time we tried to fight some of those monsters, and we've got about a stack just from that. Oh, is that? Yep, that is. Hey. Oh, come off it. Damn. Well, that's really unfortunate. Okay, so I guess we'll go rescue our grave so we can get all of that stuff back. We've still got all our levels. We never lose that. And you know, we've actually got the ghost property, which I believe means no enemies can sense us. Yeah, look at that. Okay. So maybe what we'll do while we've got this is once we go fetch everything out of our grave, we'll go light up that Shoggoth camp completely. Hopefully they are running on the same sort of programming that default Minecraft mobs have, like that creeper that didn't spot us there. I don't know if this lasts until we get to our grave, at which point it would be kind of useless, or if we can actually get to our grave, pick it up, and then it'll just continue for however long it takes. Yeah, there we go. We don't need the death compass anymore. Yeah, there we go. So we'll get those torches back out. Ah, shoot. And it looks like we ran out of time there. So I guess we won't light that up. I think we'll go back home, we'll repair up this bone sword, and we'll get to traveling over to that abyssal craft biome. I'm debating whether it'll be faster with our horse or whether it'll be faster just to run there on our own, since there are a couple rivers we have to cross and the horses aren't super great at doing that. We might be able to just pick it up and carry it across, but I don't know what the successfulness of that would be. I don't know if we can actually carry things while we're underwater. Or even, frankly, if we can swim while we're carrying things, or carrying animals specifically. I do want something more to defend myself, so I might mine out a bit of dirt. So let's see. We've got Shoggoth flesh there. And it looks like we even have some overlap. We've got some more mystery meat, which I guess we'll cook up with... Whoa, that's not what I wanted. We'll go cook up this mystery meat and this fish that we've got. So we don't run out of food. I wish we had something a little better in terms of food. We can cook up the rest of the fish we've got in there, I suppose. Let's take a look at this. Do you turn into anything? Yeah, it really doesn't turn into much. Ooze doesn't turn into anything. Yeah, these are really, really sort of useless. But we might be able to use them in some sort of blood magic ritual. Don't know too much about how that works yet. But I do know that you can use rotten flesh. I believe we determined we could turn that into blood with... Yeah, there it is. With a melter. And apparently we can render it into tallow too, but tallow doesn't seem to do much. So for now, I think we'll repair up our sword. This is still the best sword that we can get, I believe. We might bring a couple tomahawks there, honestly, because we can just throw those and kind of stay safe from a distance. Maybe we can't get it back, though. Nope. How about now? Really? That one may be bugged. We may have lost that tomahawk. We'll see if we can... Oh. Did we pick it up? Nope, it's just gone. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a shame, but we'll craft up some more tomahawks and see if those will turn into anything. I believe they just required some flint. Yeah, some flaked flint and a flake flint point. And a bit of twine, which we've got. We'll craft some more sticks with these logs that we have. Pick up that fish, too. Put that on the eatery. I'll actually put that first, since it has less regen per item. Man, that's a real shame that we've got to go all the way to that biome to get everything turned out correctly. On the plus side, we do have all of our armor still relatively healthy. You know, I wonder if there's any better swords. Doesn't look like it. I think just about everything does the same sort of damage. So maybe I want to opt for a stone sword, since it looks like it does pretty much everything the same or better. For now, we'll just go with the tomahawks. We'll just get a couple of those crafted. I think that should be enough to make a couple, because we've got to flake. Yeah, there we go. 2 points off. That'll make a pair of them. And then we get that twine. chop the rest of these blocks. Like one up there. We've got some sticks to put. Oopsie daisies. And then we've got the twine that we can craft up. Well, that didn't quite come out to how I wanted it, but there we go. We'll throw some twine up at the top there, and that should be the recipe on how to make some more tomahawks. Yep, there we go. So we'll just make 2 for now. I'm not particularly, I don't particularly want to rely on them for our offensive options, but they'll be a backup distant option if we don't want to get close to something. And they don't require a little charge up like that spear does, the fishing spear. Maybe, you know, we might make 1 or 2 more. Get one already? Nope, there we go. That's 1, 2 pieces. There we go. We just need 3, and that'll be enough to... Oh, okay, that's unusual. Usually, so far, they've always flaked into 2 pieces, but evidently not this time. So let's... Actually, you know what? Let's just build that in here, since it's not particularly spacious. We can just build it in our inventory. We'll put this extra plant fiber in a chest. Do we have any stacks going on that aren't filled? Doesn't look like it. We'll keep the extra twine in case we need to make something. We'll put this stick up in the top row there. There we go. We'll have a couple. As soon as we throw this, I believe, yeah, it'll just pop into our inventory. The next one up will. Okay. Anything more we need to do for preparation? We could fix up our stone shovel. I think that's actually what we're going to do. If we've got stone. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, and 1 will be enough to get it to full health. And because I'm going to try to dig up some dirt when we get there and just build a little fortification house and light it up with some of these torches that we've got. And then we can see if we can fight anything during the night. And we'll try to stay there during the night so that we can actually get some creatures to spawn. Let's see, where did... We've got Lieutenant Nay and Atreyu? I think that might be it. And then Sir Clip-Clop is over here. You... Let me on you. There we go. Now, we'll ride him over there. I may leave him outside the actual biome so he doesn't get attacked. I don't know if the shadow creatures will actually attack him. But on the off chance that they do, 1, we'll leave him outside the biome. 2, we'll take our saddle with us. Oh, come on. You can do it. There we go. And that way, hopefully, he will stay somewhat safe. Oh, you know what? We've forgotten our compass. Let's see. How's the sun doing? The sun's setting. So maybe we'll sleep here and then make a day's travel to the Darklands biome. Yeah, I think that's the correct option. And we'll need to make sure to build our base during the daytime. And then hopefully not too far away from nighttime so that we don't have to wait too long to actually start finding those creatures to fight. Alright, so, yep, you just go wait for me. We'll wait a couple seconds for the sun to go down. Double check everything here. Yep, we don't have anything super necessary. I'll actually chop a couple pieces of wood out. I can't think of what we'd need them for, but I think it's better than just having logs sitting in our inventory. Whoa, don't wander into the water, buddy. Come back. Wow, you really... There we go. Okay. So once we chop the last of this into planks, we should be all good. Wow, he really just wants to get into the water. Come on, go watch your brother at work. Or not. Okay. You do you, Sir Clip-Clop. And we've still forgotten the one thing we came back here for, which is the nature's compass. So, we take a look through the chests. There it is. Alrighty. So we got 2,000 blocks to go, which honestly isn't too bad with a horse, assuming that we don't get caught up on anything major. It is a bit annoying to have to go and dodge all of those farmland, but at this point, since I don't have access to farmland and I haven't found any villagers that trade for it yet, we're gonna just kind of survive off of what we can find, which is so far just those pieces of farmland. Okay, we'll just jump you over there. Luckily I didn't fall off. Your jump height is kind of terrible. And wow, yeah, it is really just awful. Okay, there we go. We almost got ourselves stuck, but it ended up being okay. Why are we stuck here? Surely we can get by that. Ugh. Starting to think that bringing him along was more of a detriment than anything else. Because, yeah, if this happens, then I can't. Can I shift-click to carry you? No. Shoot. Okay. I'll scoot you this way. Maybe I should have brought a lead. Because I can only ride him so long as his head doesn't go beneath the water, which happens pretty fast, honestly. So let's see if we can turn him around here. How does he always end up further away? Screw it. Can we cross the river like this? Or just sink backwards? Nope, that's not working. Okay, then. Yeah, we made it. There we go. We made it to the side. We'll clamber you out. See if we can find a better means of crossing this freaking river. Oh, man. You just suck, Sir Clip-Clop. You are just the worst. Okay, we'll jump it. No, we won't. We'll jump it very poorly. Is it close enough to make it? Yes, it is. Okay. Man, his jump height really leaves something to be desired. On the plus side, it looks like this connects, whoa, with a massive drop into a cave there. We picked up some feathers. Sweet. Not the worst. I'll just toss that in there because we don't need it right now. If we do need to get bones, we can always go to that bone block there to repair our tools. The only reason I haven't really been using stone ones is because so far the zombies have given us a pretty steady supply of bones. But if that ends up not being true, come on, then we can move back to the stone ones. Looking at the breakage times and everything, it doesn't look like it changes too much between the two of them, except for that bone is just a little bit less sturdy. Dang, if we really wanted to min-max this, I was thinking that we could see if we could get some milk in our canteen, but I don't know whether that's actually even possible, considering that we can't, it doesn't work exactly like a bucket. We can't use it to place down those blocks. Though I suppose with buckets you wouldn't be able to place down rivers of milk either, so who knows? Maybe it would have worked. Oh, shoot, we've come to another river. There's really no way across this one. I guess we'll just find... Oh, no, there we go. It ends. Does it end? Maybe it doesn't end. Okay. We'll call this the narrowest point. Ah, man. Yep, just keep neighing over there. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. We cannot have any distractions going on. Come on, keep going. Keep going. I don't think at present we can't build any boats. We can build a raft, but I don't think he'll be able to hop on board a raft. So I don't know if it'd really be worth it. Man, at this rate, it's already midday. We might have to just sleep before we even get our shelter set up. I guess we had to do that anyway, sort of. But I was hoping we'd be able to get a shelter set up, reset our spawn point at dusk, and then fight the monsters the next day. I guess that wouldn't really have worked out anyway. And there's another river, of course there is. Oh man, looks like it gets a little narrower over here, so that's what we're gonna try for. Come on, keep going. Ah, you're fine. Oh, for a moment I thought that was an animal over there, but it looks like it's just an oddly shaped clump of dirt or terracotta, whatever you have. Come on, keep going, keep going. Is he far enough, do we think? We'll see. Yep, we're good. It looks like his head can actually go underwater, but as long as our head is kept sort of separate from that, we should be good. As long as our head stays dry, we'll be able to stay on him. Let's see how far out we are. About 300 blocks, and I believe, yeah, I'm correct about that. I'm not super happy, but there's an ocean in the way, or a bit of a river, quite a river, in the way between this landmass and the Darklands biome. Okay, come on. You can keep doing it. Just keep swimming. Okay, yeah, we can actually swim in 2-block water. Or ride him in 2-block water, that is. So I think we'll leave him over here. We'll pick up the saddle and everything. So take that off of you. Just leave you here, and we'll set up a little encampment over here. We'll throw some of those extra items that we've picked up into our backpack so they don't interfere with us picking up random objects and bits and bobs. Yeah, that should be good. All right, I'm going to start tearing up some of the dirt around here. Hopefully it won't use up all of my shovel, but if it does, we've got some extra cobblestone that we can use to build around there. Build it back up to strength, that is. Oh, that's interesting. We actually got some flint from just mining the dirt. How curious. Getting lots of plant fibers too, which isn't super necessary, but always welcome. Alright, I think that'll be enough. We'll throw the plant fibers in our backpack along with these rush stems and bits and bobs, and we'll just create a little dirt shack over here. Just a 4x4 dirt shack. 5x5. There we go. And it's not as though we can have doors anyway, so we'll just leave the front entrance open. There we go. We'll light the interior of this place up. We'll drop our sleeping bag and make sure that it sets a spawn. Oh, I guess it'll spawn us in the doorway. That's okay, though. And we'll have a bit of mining fatigue and weakness, but we don't really care about that at the moment. Okay, sweet. Yeah, you just keep grazing over there, and I will head on in. Now that sugarcane is dark, but I can't tell if it's because of the biome or because it's something else. Nope, it does just look like sugarcane. That's actually really odd. I did not realize that it took sugarcane color values from whatever biome you're in. That's for the reason I went down there. I just wanted to see if any monsters spawn there, because we're going to have to wait an entire day up here to go and get those monsters to spawn. I think I'll spend that part of the day making a little fortification, and hopefully that'll mean the monsters have to come to us. And we'll be able to sort of lead them to us whilst we stay safe. So we're going to use more dirt again. That's just because it's the easiest resource we can get, really. Once we take the top off of this mountain, I think we'll form a central pillar, perhaps, and just make some walls around that so we can't get swarmed too much. I don't know if I should make it up here on the edge of the biome so that I have a place to run just across the river if I'm getting overwhelmed, or if I want to make it a little further in. I think I might end up making it just a little deeper. Yeah, I think I'll set it up over here since we kind of got an inlet already. Mine this out so it's relatively square. Square is a general term, let's say. So I think if we set up just like an opening there, just build the walls up here. We can light up the inside so nothing spawns there that we don't want it to. Okay, just throw a pillar in here with me on it. Maybe one shorter like that. I think doing this should, in theory, give us enough distance so we can swing and hit some monsters, and also enough safety that we won't get overwhelmed. I think just in case we'll build a little shelter here that we can just slap a block of dirt onto. Make it a little deeper and throw a torch back there. Yeah, and so if we get truly overwhelmed, we can run back here. We'll jump across that, and we'll run back into this little shed. We'll have just a jumping block like that. I think that's the best way to do that. I don't know. I know that we have... Shoot, I know that we have enemies that can fire at us, so maybe we'll build this up one more so we can't even see into where we're fighting at. I think the 2 tall doorways should do it. I'll lower it down just in case. And we'll set up something like so. Okay. I think we've got a nice little kill box situated up. We've just got to wait for that sun to dip down. Well, guess while we're here, we can just adventure around the place a little bit. I don't know if there's anything specific about Darklands that generates. I know they have the trees, obviously, and the dirt looks a little different, but it just comes off as dirt. I think that there is dark stone. Yeah, I think that's what this stuff is coming up on us. I don't know if that can be used on anything beyond what stone can be used for. I suppose while we're waiting, we might as well mine a little bit of it away. Doesn't look like it goes very far down either. Looks like it sort of just sits on top of the stone layer between the stone and the soil, sorta. Does mine rather fast, at least. Yeah, so if we look at this, looks like it turns into basically everything stone does. And apparently a cover and a cable facade. I don't know exactly what those two things are. Then presumably it cooks into, just back into dark stone. So I guess we'll just grab it while we're waiting. Not exactly much else we can do right now while we wait for night to fall. We did have our spawn point reset back there, even though we picked up our sleeping mat with us. I'm hoping that it will be good enough if we end up dying, because it's really not that far away. And by the time we get back, well, it won't be morning, but it'll be closer to morning, hopefully. Close enough to morning that we'll be able to just grab our items and kill off a few stragglers. I really hope that we can get at least one monster that just drops straight shadow gems instead of the shadow gem pieces that we've been picking up, because collecting 27 of those as a random drop is just going to be painful. Okay, let's mine our way out of here. It's always a little disconcerting because the sky is always dark in the Shadowlands, no matter what time it is. Let's see if I can find my... Yep, there it is. We got... Let's mine one more so we get a full stack. And then we're good. Now I'm hoping... Whoa, what the heck is this stuff? Some sort of dirt? Need stage 3 for it. Well, I guess we can pick it up so long as we don't put it in our hands, we don't toss it. Really just going on a collect whatever the heck we stumble upon sort of spree, but there's not much else we can do right now. I wonder if this is something that is unique to the Darklands biome, or if this is just something we're supposed to stumble upon later. Alright, we'll throw that in our backpack. Yep, okay. We'll also throw those in as well. Backpack's getting a little full. That's okay. I think we can make an upgrade. Yeah, so we get blank upgrade, some logs, and a leather. The upgrade is just made with some leather and some sticks. Can actually increase the size of the backpack that we currently have. This, I don't know what this is used for. Maybe it's used as a better version of chopping down trees, something like a axe. But for now, no. For now, we won't mess with it, especially since it's just made of flint. Okay. Don't want to burn through all my food just yet. It's a little unsettling, honestly. Like building up to this, it's a little more spooky than I thought. It's quite a bit like, you know, setting up for a major sports tournament, something like that. You just got the nerves a little bit. Oh, here we go. Some zombies spawning in. Does that mean it's hitting twilight below. Probably means there's a cave somewhere below us, which will be lovely and completely unsettling. Something that I didn't think about, we'll actually be running into those sort of coral-infected looking zombies. Hopefully, I think those are also just something that comes up with Darklands. But hopefully, though, there won't be too many of them around. I really hope this is tall enough to protect me from, you know, maybe I'll build. Nope, not like that. If I want to get in and out, I can just, yeah, there we go. I should be able to hit stuff. There we go. The ground is sparkly? Maybe, yeah, you know, maybe that's just part of the biome or something having to do with anti-aliasing. I don't, God, this is creepy. I don't see any shadow creatures yet. I hope it's not. Oh, there we go. Any zombies pop up. Yeah, and those coral zombies sound sort of like zombie pigmen, honestly. Build an entrance on this side, too. You don't drop any. Mr. Wilson. That I have not experienced before. That's actually unsettling, because he actually looks like he could get close enough to us, though it didn't, to actually jump at us from our on-ramps here. I'm also determining that we're sort of just coming up to the walls instead of actually heading in. Oh, shoot. Well, there's some shadow creatures and some creepers. Maybe I can just go like that. Shoot. Oh, Christ. Shoot. Yeah, that's exactly what I didn't want to have happen. Damn. I didn't want to be snuck up like that. That's why I built that stupid tower, but you can't, I just can't really stay there or else nothing spawns and comes at me. I thought they'd be attracted from a little further on, but they really just sort of minded their own business. I do have the corpse run right now. It looks like a creeper blew a bit of a hole in my... Get that out. Lock ourselves in here. Just sort out our inventory. So you guys go fight each other. Okay. Looks like... Oh, ow, jeez. Yeah, no wonder I got practically two-shot by that thing. Whoa, what? How am I taking damage? Huh? I hate it. I just hate fighting these things. Nice little kill box setup. Well, you know, so that could be something that you just hear in if you were in the trenches, perhaps. You know, every day is sort of a relative affair. All right, I'm going to break my way in first. All right, that up. Toss this out there. Of course, I've got 2. God, I can't really think of a way to get rid of him that doesn't end with me dying. Like that. I mean, jeez. Because he just does so much damage all at once. Okay, you might actually be able to flip now. God, he can get me through the walls, and I just can do exactly nothing about it. Maybe I need to thicken them up? I don't know what I can do here. Can't block it with my shield. We've determined that much. Maybe I... Frickin' hell. Okay, we got one. We got one, and hopefully 12 deaths later, that'll give us a shadow gem. Ah, Jesus. I really don't know how to deal with these guys. I tried to set up stuff. They really just blew it down. I haven't really tried getting it back on top of there, except for that last sort of try. Jeez, he's still around here too. Of course, dropped out shadow fragments. I really hope these guys don't drop shadow fragments, because that would be... Gotcha. Shoot, and the only thing I got are shadow fragments and a whole bunch of grave keys that I don't need. I think I'm gonna get it set up over here. Yep, just come on over here. Got a whole lot of bones that I don't really need. Can I get you? Oh, I can get you down there. And you might actually not be able to go upwards. Okay, we'll get this set up so that I don't get whacked while I'm going down there to get these gems. Shoot, you go right the heck away from here. Yeah, you just stay right the heck back. So maybe my original plan was actually working after all. I just need to be able to get in here as soon as I grab the attention of one of them. Because I don't think they can actually fire upwards. I'll just need to make sure that... Looks like it's getting daytime too. Shoot. Are there any more shadow beasts out there? There's this fella. A depth school. Well, oh, there's one more out here. See if I can... Yep, there we go. Hit him once. We'll eat up first. Yeah, we got skeletons, but we don't really care about them too much. There we go. Got... Ow, what the... Okay, apparently he can do damage to me. Well, we got... Oh, we've got some gems. Fantastic. Okay, we're done here. We've got the full gems. We've got a few shards. We've got a few shards of the shards. Yeah, it is time to leave this biome. Oh, man, that was a stressful night. Let's hope our horse hasn't wandered too far away. Naturally, of course, there's a spider on top of our shelter. I'll go deal with him. Mostly because he is creepy as heck. Alright, let's toss some items up in there. Mystery meat. Okay. That'll have to do. We really don't need the sharp bone. I'll just toss that in there. Everything else is perfectly acceptable. So I'll pick up the 4 torches we had in here. Since they're somewhat of a rare resource. Get on top of our horse. Where do we throw our saddle? There it is. And we'll ride back home. Sweet. We've actually got, so we got 5, yeah, we got 5 shadow gems, which is more than enough. We just needed the 1 for the, for that whopper that we needed. The, flame-resistant hopper, or whatever it was. I can't think of anything else that we need it for in this era. Maybe we'll need it in other eras, but we can, if we do, we can come back and we'll have significantly better gear to deal with whatever comes. Come on, horse. Get down this cliff. There we go. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Don't worry about it. There's another vessel entrance. I think this is actually the side we should be staying on, considering we had to cross this river twice, I think. We'll actually stay over on this half. Oh man, I'm really jazzed that we got that finally sorted. I did not want to have to deal with that again. Yeah, there's another one. Jeez, there are a lot of these Shoggoth camps. And boy, do I not want to deal with any of them right now. Uh-oh, uh-oh. We're good, we're good. Okay. We're going to kind of jerkily follow along the shoreline here. I think what we'll do when we get back to camp, first off, we'll make that flame whopper that we've been striving for all this time. Oh, let me out. There we go. And secondly, we'll go and clean up that Shoggoth dirt, dust, whatever stuff they drop, the ash. That will just be convenient for convenience's sake. I just really don't want to have to run around there getting slowed, especially if those Shoggoths come out and try to attack us. That would just be painfully annoying. Come on now, we can do it. Yet again, we've got no way to find home other than by riding into it. Oh, is that? I think that might be our building. Let's get horse over here across the way. No, get over. Don't keep swimming. I will smack you. That way. There we go. Goodness. Alright, we'll feed him something to get his health back up. Wait a minute, this isn't our house, is it? No. What the heck is this? What on earth is this? We've got bundles of sticks, I guess. We've got some stacks of wood. Berry and dirt are similar. Produces charcoal grade fare. Wow, I have never seen this before. And what is this stuff on top? This is slats, which okay, gives extra support for thatches. How strange. And naturally, our horses wandered off. Where could he have possibly gone? We are in the middle of an empty field. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. How on earth have I lost an entire horse? This is absurd. This is ridiculous. Use the compass. Well, yeah, I know I need to use the compass. I just wish that there was a way of setting the compass such that I could follow it home. How on earth have I lost an entire horse in a flat, empty field? This is ridiculous. My goodness. Well, there goes our horse with our only saddle so far that we've made. Seriously. What on earth? Twine. I don't know where I got twine from. I also don't know what it's used for. But, that's not really what I'm focused on right now. Where did our horse go? Is that it? He went so far. He sprinted the heck away. All right, let me come to him with some offerings here. Does he want a potato? We'll see if he wants a potato. If not, we'll eat it ourselves. Hey you. Hey you, how did you run off so far? Do you want a potato? No, you already healed yourself back up somehow. Okay, what a strange circumstance. Let's pull out that compass. We are approximately 1,000 blocks out. So yeah, I guess we aren't far enough back that we would have seen our house yet. Yeah, and another... What on earth is this? Is this a village? Is that what that is? I don't see... Here's an entrance. What do you give? Okay, so you can give the Antique Atlas. I'm just gonna trap you in here so you don't accidentally die somehow. God, that is weird. I have never seen these types of villages before. It's so spread out, too, is a thing. Man, that is just strange. Alrighty, but I guess in the present, we've got a little ways to go. Oh, it's kind of swinging back and forth there. Not sure if that's because of something I've done or... Man, that is just wild that he ran a good 100 blocks away from me. In just a blink of an eye. Okay, we've got the bone back over here. The bone structure, which I do recognize. So we are on our way, the correct way home. Got this blue biome, which I can't see because the menu doesn't show that. Another Shoggoth base. Yeah, there's that first one we tried to deal with. For sure, though, I don't want to mess with these until I get properly home and drop off all this stuff. I'll go clean everything up after that, but for now, they're just staying a little covered in Shoggoth goop. There we go. Home sweet home. With our row of useless trees that we can't turn for bark. Boy, can we use them for something, question mark. When we discover that something, boy, will they be used. Alright, you. You healed up your wounds. Give me back my saddle. Don't wander. Whew. Wow, what an eventful trip. Couple deaths, but nothing we couldn't quite just shake off. Get that out of there. We'll stuff it in there. So we can stick the gems over around. We'll do a little bit of inventory management right now. I think I'll need to craft another shelf which we've actually got the planks for, conveniently. Put a rock in the top there. Sweet. Got another shelf to hang. Got lots of sticks, so we'll still need those. Cobblestone will be good. We'll throw the tomahawks in here, I think. Oops, daisies, throw you at the top. There we go. We got plant fibers. Let's check our backpack. Let's just pull out everything there. Oh, and the sun's going down. Alrighty. We'll sleep first. Then we'll continue to inventory manage. Okay, that's a major milestone out of the way. We've got a pretty big step out of the way, because that was really the step that I was most dreading. Taking care of those, as you saw, is no mean feat. Yep. Oops. There we go. Stick our extra plant twine. What such? Got our flesh there. Some rush. You know what? There we go. I guess we didn't have any more room for rush stems. Oh, yes, we did. We just didn't have enough room for a full stack. That's what did it. Put that. Oh, okay. Shoot. Okay. I've got to. Shoot. I can't put these away. Nope. Okay, well, I guess we just kind of have these now. Maybe I'll toss them on the ground. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can toss them in a hopper. Let's see. What have we used our wooden hopper for? Have we used it at all? I think we have. Oh, you know what? I can throw them in this chest. There we go. That's an easy bypass. We'll throw this twine in. I actually want to take a look and see what this can do, because I've got no clue whatsoever what this twine is used for. We'll take the last of these out and merge them into the chests. Okay, so if we look at twine... Nope. Okay, it's apparently used for exactly nothing that we can tell. I guess we'll put it in this chest? No. No, we got some pork chop too. We can actually cook that up. Okay, fantastic. We've got past that. We've reset our spawn point by sleeping in the TP here. We're doing well. We are on our way. Workblade, we've got that, we've got this, we've got... There we go, we've got everything. We're good. Alright, so we'll throw this mystery meat onto that furnace, and we'll get to constructing that flame-grilled whopper. So that takes some charcoal dust, which I presume... Yeah, that's just charcoal. Low-grade charcoal. So yeah, we'll just smelt up a piece of wood. Or you know what? We'll actually extinguish this, and we'll grind that up. Because we won't need... that turning the grill on once we have this thing, because that'll actually count as a fire source. We've got a shark's tooth, so that's good. We need the red cedar plank. So yeah, I knew we needed somewhere. Do we have some anywhere? I think we may need to just chop some of this. Put you to work. And we need the Whopper made of that, which needs bark, of course. And some cobweb. There we go. There's that. That needs charcoal dust, which needs to be ground up in a millstone. So I guess that part we'll be doing by hand. You need 2. What happened? I swear we had a hand crank somewhere. So that is cobblestone, a gear. Oh, no, we didn't have that because we didn't have a buffalo tooth. But at this point, we've got enough buffalo, I think, to start working on that. Let's see, let's pick that up. We'll fix up our shovel. There we go. And what are we missing? We are missing wheat. We're actually running a little low, close for comfort on that. But for now, we'll just... There we go. Yeah, the Rite of Spring is pretty easy. Inventory management, I'm shocked. Well, I mean, it's moderate inventory. It's not the extreme levels of inventory management that I usually go through. All right, you guys all make friends. You guys just keep doing your thing, pumping out as many of you as you can so that I can murder a few of you and steal your teeth. To make gears. Because everybody knows that the way you make gears is by pulling out teeth and turning them into the cogwheels instead of doing anything else like, you know, using your blade, your work blade that you've been using to cut up everything else and chopping a bit of wood into a circular teethed shape. Sometimes that's the way it goes. Oh, where'd he go? Alrighty, let's see what we picked up here. Got some buffalo meat. We got some bone. Not what we needed, though. Oh, don't die, baby. There we go. We got 1 teeth. 1 tooth, rather. And we need 4. There's 3. How many survivors we got? We got 4 babies. 5 babies. 5 babies? 6 babies? I'm moving a little fast. I think we got 6 babies. We've got 5 adult buffalo, so I'll just kill one of them off. Yeah, that'll be good. Alright, sweet. We're doing well. We've got some spare meat that we can cook now. We'll throw that up here so we don't forget about it. Throw that wheat back in. We'll need to raid the surrounding farmland. We've got the planks. I assume... Oh, no. That's right. We have to grind that by hand. Got some more bones. There they are. And let's get on that hand crank. So we need some cobblestone on the bottom. We need a gear, which we have to make first. So you get back here. 4 teeth for specifically red cedar plank. So I guess we'll need to chop another one of these. Do that while we're crafting. And we need 4 sticks, is that correct? No, 4 teeth. There we go. Okay, we've got that. Now we can get into crafting that hand crank, which I believe is just that, and 2 sticks. Yep. Perfect. Alright, if we throw you on top. It'll make that sort of engine-y noise. And very, very slowly mill it together. Yep, there's one. Toss this hide in there. Yep, there. Tooth also there. I think. Oh, where'd the second one go? There we go. There's two. Alrighty, and if we go back to this, we've got the charcoal dusk, we've got the shark's tooth, we've got some cedar planks, and now we need to get to the whopper chest, so we'll need to actually chop some more bits of wood, and we'll just use this stuff. Throw that on there. I may have been a little overzealous with taking out the charcoal from under this thing. I think it'll work out fine, though. Come on, there we go. Okay. So, we've got this all finished. Yep, we've got that. We'll make our old school chest. Nope, we don't need you. We need a rock. Stick that in the middle of some more planks that we'll need to chop. Oh, man. Can't wait till this gets automated. Or rather, until we have the skill to somehow get it done ourselves. That, and we'll need one more set of planks. And after that, we'll need some bark and some cobwebs. So let's get the cobweb out of the way first. Take the work blade and shear that apart. We got 5 and 4 sticks. So you can get back out of there. 4 sticks. There we go. Alrighty. Oops, I missed a step here. We gotta smash it all together. Work rock is going to break and deafen me next time we build something. Oh, okay. Maybe it's not the work rock that deafens me. It's the other rock, or the workbench itself. Got that. We need bark still. So I think we've got, yeah, there we go. Okay. We've got some oak wood. We need 5 bark. So that's 5 wood we've got to give the treatment. Stick all of them around here. Put a cobweb up at the top, hopper in the middle. Find our crafting rock? Uh-oh. Where'd our crafting rock go? We made a new one, right? Surely. I guess not. Okay. Well, now we made one anyway. We got the hopper. And let's pull out our shark's teeth and our gem. So gem goes up top. Cedar goes up top as well. Charcoal, the hopper, and our shark's tooth. There it is. Oh, well, we got a few of those, actually. Hey, we made it. There we go. And I believe we can just slap this thing down like so. Yep, and it's just toasts that. Maybe? We'll come back to that. We'll see. Okay, sweet. Next step up. Gotta match the melter and the heater type. So I guess we need melters. We could do horse cart stuff first. I'm just gonna try to light these actually. It doesn't actually seem like there's a fire going on top of that. There we go. That looks fiery. That looks like something I can cook some food on. There we go. Cool. And so next step up, let's go find out how melters work. There's a porcelain melter, and there are seared brick melters. So seared brick looks like this stuff. Looks like we can get grout. Grout is found by milling together sand, clay, and gravel. And that gives 2 grout. And so for this, we'll need 4 of these. Then it's a 1-to-1 to grout. All right, we're going to do some math here. 2 grout per every sand, clay, and gravel. Let's work backwards here. So we'll need 12 total times 4, so that's 48, divided by 2. So 24 gravel, clay, and sand. Yeah, I think that math adds up. I think that's how that works. Let's see how much we've got in storage already. We'll toss these 2 charcoal somewhere. There we go. Is this... Nope, this is powder, dye powder. There's some clay. All right, we got plenty of clay. We've got enough gravel. We need 24. How much sand do we got? And we've got enough sand. Sweet. So I guess we just get to mining all this, or milling all this together. 24, and 24, just like so. Put all this back in their various spots. Sit milling this for ages. Let's see, is there anything other than a hand crank at this point? Does not look like it. I would like to know if you drain if I don't stop. Evidently not. So at least we can come back to this if we get too incredibly bored. We are going to have to do this all by hand, though, so there may be a dearth of content for the next couple of minutes. I am slowly but surely starving to death. Is this actually taking... Wow, I think that might actually take a lot of... Hold up here. Hold up here, something is wrong. Were you not just lit? You said you work as a fire source. Maybe I've dug too deep. Maybe it doesn't actually need the... There we go. Maybe you just stay right underneath. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Where'd it go? Give me that back. Alright, I've decided that this is way too annoying to use as a fire source. I am just going to throw a log in there, rebuild my charcoal, and set that back down under. Man, and I thought I'd solved it. I thought I'd made the solution all work out. I've also determined the reason that I'm starving to death is because my saturation goes down a full bar every time I crank this thing. That's what the yellow stuff is around my food bar, which sucks. I really wish there was a way to automate this with like horsepower or something, but I guess it's just not in the cards. Whoops, daisies. Yeah, until kinetic power is available. So I guess in a future age we may be able to automate this a little better. But for now, we're just using it to go get buff. Alright, we'll see if our... I'm not sure the way through. Yep, there's our charcoal. Set that back. Make some more whittling sticks, or whittled fire sticks rather, and set that back to cooking. Luckily what we're eating right now gives us quite a bit of saturation. Not quite as much as pork chops, but it does do better than vegetables. Unfortunately for us, we're also going to have to cook these one by one. I'm debating whether or not I should go for another kiln to bake this. I feel like that would be a waste. Or if I should just go for... Let's see how much was left in here. Quite a bit. If I should just go for a sort of more patient method here. Yeah, we've already made it all the way through our mystery meat supply and the day, so I guess we'll continue grinding on that tomorrow. We're so close to making it out of this age, though. We're so close to having a real workbench, a real chest, just a whole lot of stuff. Okay, that's 26, so we've got... about 12 more to go. Yeah, 10 more. Oh boy. Okay. We're going along with it. I feel like we've lost some somewhere. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just miscounting in some way. This is at least making me very thankful for my considerable number of murdered animals and the meat that they are so forthcoming at providing. I think I'm going to want to... So what can you turn me into? Oops. You can turn into that both on the grill and the kiln. So I actually already have two options that I can use to turn these guys into bricks. I'll actually throw these back in their chest. I don't really want to use them. I want to use off the rest of this stripped log that I've got. And then these planks also. Time for another meal. Man, and I thought my unpaid interns had it hard. We're almost done, though. I do like the little quote on it. I am Grout. A lot of surface level humor, but boy does it just make me chuckle just that little bit. Sometimes that's all you can ask for. Wait, is that everything? We're done. Okay, whew. We're done at milling. We'll set these guys to cook. Set 16 of you on there. You look very close to gravel, so I'm glad that you aren't. Right? Okay, yeah, we're good. How is this going to represent it being cooked, I wonder? We'll just show a brick on top? I guess so. Cooks it quite a bit more slowly, though. I think it takes double the time. And I guess while we're waiting here, we can get some resin. Have we used all of the? No, I think we used all of the wood bark that we chopped off those oak logs to make. Nope. There we go. And we need 6. Like so. Put this back in the chest. And we'll grind these 6 up. I've miscalculated again, so again we'll have a little extra. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all of these turned into real leather. Because there's not really much of a reason to have dried hide. I think the very only thing that it makes is some tanned hide, which eventually turns into leather. Once all of those are done grinding up, and all of this is done, we can get to the entertaining part of this sort of stuff. Which is to say, being in the next era. So to get that melter, are we missing anything else here? We've got a grill, we've got that whopper. Luckily we don't need 2 of them. Clay barrel extensions. And that just requires some clay lined up. And that'll actually make 2 of them for us already. So all we'll need is just some more grills. Which I think will that'll take stone, it looks like. Or some of these other rocks. We'll see. Let's go check the chests. We'll see if we have any andesite, diorite, or granite, because it doesn't actually look like it requires the polished versions of those. I'd like to not have to cook off more stone if I can avoid it, just because it's a time-consuming process. And we've got primal chests. That'll, of course, require some more bark. Oops, oops, oops. No, you were almost done cooking too, I bet. And I think once the last of it gets cooked off in that kiln, and we've got a full stack on the barbecue that we've got, the grill, we'll just let that cook off on the grill. Looks like our resin is done cooking. As predicted, we've got extra. There we go. And we'll cook off some stone, I guess, since we didn't have any of the other stuff. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Because I don't actually believe we can cook stone on the grill. And even if we could, it's kind of being used up anyway. So we've got our hide here. So let's get wet tanned. There we go. Yep, we can build that up. And start going through the steps of doing all of this batch. Luckily, we're only doing 6, so this won't require nearly as much clicking as an OSU trainer, but okay, we're good. Fantastic. All right, we'll hang these up to dry. Shove another piece of cobblestone in there. And we are on our way. Okay, seared bricks 38. Yep, that tracks. It comes out to 47. Hold on a second here. 40 plus 8. No, okay, we're good. I see. There was one in the actual stack. So to make the melter, we'll need 1 grill there. We'll need 2 grills, which will require 3. Oops. Require 3 stone each. So that's 6 stone. I guess we'll just craft all this together in the inventory. I really hope my math added up, because if not, there'll be problems. Not terrible problems, just mildly inconvenient problems, which are really the worst kind, don't you think? And 12 when this comes off of the block. I think that should be just in time for all of our stone to finish cooking as well. Yeah. Alrighty. There's that. Sealed up. We can make those advanced chests while we wait. We've still got some extra Darklands oak. He'll still need some more bark, though. Lovely. Just 4. Yeah, just 4 of those. And then we've got the planks to work with. I think we should be able to use whatever planks. And that's the last bit for the grill. And I'm actually a rock short, if you can believe it. Here we go. Here's a rock we haven't picked up already. So I'll make the grills. We'll go to bed. Rocks. There we go. We'll head to bed, and then in the morning, we'll get on the last steps of building a smelter. Oop, crafting rock. You can stay in there. Sun has set. Let's get in our TP and fall asleep. Okay. Got the grill. We've got our Whopper sitting in a chest. I guess it's a good thing we didn't end up using that for heating. I guess that's what they were talking about for base as a fire source. It was just talking about the melter. Hold on. The melter or the heater? I guess it is a melter. Interesting. Even though the heater is supposed to heat the actual thing, the bit of it that requires the fire source is actually just the smelter. Let's get these chests made. We're going to need to chop even more wood. We're starting with this last useless piece of wood that we don't care about. I think we'll need 1 more after that. And we actually need more rocks. Wow. Let's go searching for... No, my farmland. Oh. Okay, well that sort of sucks. Let's go searching for that last piece of rock. While we just wander hither and thither. Beating up our logs. We'll use... Did we pick up not even 1 rock? I guess we didn't. We just jumped on our farmland, didn't we? Here's some rock. We'll just take the singular one, even though we need more eventually. Whoa, wait a second. Where'd my rock go? Don't tell me I just hurled my rock at something. Aw, come off it. Well, there's another one. Okay, we've got all the planks done. I've got my rock. Throw that in the center here. We'll use the variety of wood types that we don't care about to make it. Slap it in the center of these. And we need some of the Darklands wood. I guess we could have done that a little sooner. That's okay. And we'll need just 4 of those, so that should be enough. Yep. Just have this chest at the center. 3 and 4. Whoa, come back. There we go. And last but not least, we throw this in the center. The bark all around. We've got a level 2 chest. Okay, so let's start off with the melter. That takes the chest. We got the whopper up top, and we surround that with some bricks. There we go. And shoot, we forgot the clay extensions. Okay, well, we'll leave everything on this table, I suppose, and we'll come back to it. For the clay extensions, we need clay. We've actually got to clear everything back off the table, unlike what I just said, because we need to make one of those. We just need 1. That I do know, because it makes 2. Yep, there we go. We'll throw this in the kiln. Wow, is it already sunset already? No, it's the middle of the day. Hold up. Why is everything so dark? This, I don't know. That's actually moderately concerning. You know what it could be? Okay, that was just creepy. Could be a solar eclipse. I know they happen, but they also typically show it on the sun. So I guess there's a partial solar eclipse. Is that the moon? Am I going insane? Am I being hunted by something spooky? Well, that is actually just very creepy. Something's glowing over there. Maybe that's a lava pit. All right, we've got both our smelters. I think we're just going to proceed on the assumption that we're definitely not about to be eaten by a monster. God, that is really eerie. No wonder. Oh God. Whoa. Oh, we made it. Wow, fantastic. We made it out of age 0. We've made it to age 1, and we have got access to so much more stuff. Wow, that's fantastic. But I think at present, we'll just set up our heater here. Yeah, there we go. And now we can start doing stuff with that. If we look at our tech tree, we've made it out of the tutorial age. We still got a few things to do if we wanted to do them in here. But now we've got access to all the age 1 stuff. So yeah, I think that'll be good. I think that we will probably end the stream here. Thanks for everybody that tuned in. I know I started a little late today. I think since, let's see, is that, no, we picked up materials and you. So I think we will actually go back to one of those villagers that we found that had, a trade for the antique atlas, and we'll bring them some feathers and some squid sacks, so we can actually get that. That'll be a very nice thing to have, so we can actually start mapping out this world. But we will do that next time. I think probably on Monday, because I think this Friday I'm going to try to switch up the stream, and I'm going to stream a different game now that we've actually made it to Age 1. Don't worry, we'll be coming back to this on Monday. But for Friday, we're going to try something else out and see how that goes instead. But yeah, thanks for everybody that tuned into the stream. I guess I will see you guys all Friday. And if you're only interested in the Sevtech Ages stuff, then I will see you guys on Monday. Cheers, everybody.